Welcome to the Dogmastic Show. My mission is to keep dogs in their forever home by teaching owners how to train their dogs without treats and get and keep families healthy by drinking clean Kangen water. So I am here to help no matter what. So unfortunately, yesterday there was an attack on a man in Florida City by two dogs who escaped their yard. And one was a pit bull, the other one was, another breed of dog, whether it was a mutt or a full bred dog, we don't know. So first, pit bulls are awesome. So if they do have aggression, then it's the people who make them aggressive because they don't give them the stimulation that they're terriers. They need to be mentally stimulated. All dogs do, but just because they're pit bulls, they shouldn't get a bad rap. So I watched the broadcast on the news broadcast on what happened, and these two dogs were living in the backyard of someone's house. Unfortunately, that person got put in jail, and their friends were coming by just to probably just to feed them. But you got to realize that all dogs, if they're stuck in a backyard to protect their house and only used as guard dogs with no toys or no interaction with people, no time to play or training or anything, even though they were two dogs, then it gets bored. They get bored, and not the pit bull, but the other dog was jumping over the fence. Was jumping over the fence, and that dog was the aggressive dog. The pit bull was friendly and really, really sweet. So this is coming from the neighbors. So what happened was, I guess it's a chain link fence, and the dog, the the other dog kept on jumping over the fence. So if you know that you're having issues with the dogs jumping over the fence, then it's your responsibility to do something about it because they're jumping over the fence and they're just roaming the neighborhood, and the full moon energies really do affect a dog's personality. There's some nights where, there's some full moons, there's some months where the dogs are perfectly fine and there's no issues whatsoever. And then there's other energies and full moon energies that are extremely intense. And if it's affecting the people, then it's affecting the animals as well. So, and it's 3 days before and 3 days after. So it was the full moon energy. This guy was handicapped, was in a wheelchair. And there are some dogs that get aggressive whenever they see wheels. So I'll just say the brown dog. So the brown dog was the aggressive dog. The pit bull was not aggressive. So the brown dog jumped over the fence, and the pit bull joined them and jumped over the fence as well. They started strolling around. The brown dog saw the wheels of the um, huh. um, saw the wheels of the wheelchair. There you go. Sorry. So saw the wheels and got aggressive because of the wheel. Maybe not even for the person, but it could have been the wheel. Who knows? But the one dog started attacking, and then the other dog just started attacking as well. It's more or less like, oh well, if he's doing it, okay, fine, I'll do it too. And it's the aggressive energies that um, that stimulate the reactions. So think of it like this: if you were thinking, like, you got to put yourself into the dog's body and mind. If you're stuck in a backyard with no stimulation, no people to, like, no people playing with them, if there's no toys in the backyard, if they only have um, each other to play with, then they're going to get bored. They're going to get bored, and this guy, unfortunately, yes, it's totally unfortunate that he went to jail, but you should be able to make accommodations or figure something out instead of keeping them in the backyard. Um, Dog training is mental stimulation. It gets them more tired than just running around and playing with certain toys and or playing with each other. So 10 minutes of training is gonna tire your dog out. So, leash training is extremely important because you have control when the leash is on, and whatever you're thinking goes from you through the leash to the dog. So 3 10 minutes of training is absolutely amazing for the dogs. But also, when a person only has a dog to use them as protection and to protect the yard, they're not allowed to be inside. It's not fair because they're not being stimulated enough, and we're the ones who domesticated them. We're the ones who domesticated them to be a part of our lives, and they're pack animals. They see you as their pack, and they want to be a part of the family. Within my 23 years of training dogs, there have been plenty of times where the family or the person has the big dog outside to protect the house, and the then they get a small little dog to be inside. That is such a huge cause for aggression, because that big dog that's outside is seeing everything that's going on inside, is not has no clue why they're not allowed to be inside and be a part of the family and part of the pack. just like the small dog. And small dogs have a Napoleon complex. They think they're all big and bad. So that small dog, plenty of times during the day, is inside the house, just taunting this big dog, like, hey, I'm outside, I'm inside, and you're outside. It's not fair. And you wonder why dogs get aggressive. I mean, if that's the situation, then of course you can't really blame the big dog because it's not fair. So all dogs are social animals. They need mental stimulation. They shouldn't be left outside. Yes, I understand that there are certain countries that believe that dogs should be outside and not inside, but I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, and dogs should be a part of the family. They're angels placed on this earth to give us so much love, to teach us forgiveness, to bring us into the present moment. So allow them to. Allow them to, and don't discriminate the breed because it's really not fair. It's not fair to discriminate any breeds because every dog is different. Just like every single person is different, every single dog is different. They have their own personality. Yes, there are certain characteristics of the breed that are the same, but every dog is different. So, in regards to this attack, yes, it was unfair. It shouldn't have happened, but nobody was there to stop it. No one was there um, to figure out a better fencing to keep those dogs contained. And it's totally unfortunate. And I hope this man recovers from his injuries. And it's totally unfortunate if these dogs get euthanized just because of people's neglect. So just be present, be aware, just realize that they're sentient beings. They have emotions. They have emotions, they have feelings, and they want to be loved. So that is my tip for today. It is extremely important. And another thing, if you can't keep your dog or dogs, find them a home. It's so sad that there are more and more videos or things that I'm reading that people are just dropping their dogs off at a rescue and tying them to trees and um, leaving them in parking lots. The worst thing is taking dogs to the Everglades. Now, Florida City is right by the Redlands and the the Everglades down there. There are so many dogs that get abandoned in the Everglades and they get just dropped off, and the people drive away. And there are pythons that get abandoned that are overpopulating the Everglades and eating away at the natural habitats. So it's people who are ruining the habitats. They're ruining the natural selection of life. Just because you can't handle your dog, just because of whatever situation is going on, if you're the one who took the time to get the dog, whether it was spontaneous or it was like the best decision of your life, then take the time to find them a home. Don't just abandon them because it's totally confusing to them and it's not fair. It's not fair and there's no reason for it. So I am here to keep dogs in their forever home by training you how to train your dog and teach you about dog behavior and just the importance of just a small amount of time that it takes every single day to create that everlasting bond with your dog. So please check out thedogmystic.com. I would be forever grateful if you can like and subscribe to my YouTube, The Dog Mystic. That would be fabulous. And enjoy the full moon and have a wonderful evening or day wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you.